Bemidji, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 20 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will get the first swing of the game. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And maybe they want to try somewhere else, because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Badgers are marching down the field. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back.
They gave it a shot with that field goal from about 60 yards or so, and now this offense is set up around midfield. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal flag. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Thurman. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Jeremiah Smith with slant out trails.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He uncorks one deep. Pulls it in inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on first and goal. And they get to him just in time and ride him out of bounds Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
Smith is selected.
The receiver on the jet sweep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Categories. You have 15 options.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Anthony. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job out there.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Spacing.
Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. Going deep. And they say this is a game of inches, just a few more inches in the field of play, and it would have been a big game. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages.
And it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Badgers.
6 categories.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often.
He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks. It was just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for a man on second down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it. The referee's caught it.
To throw, it's Sayin. Completes it in the middle. Open runway ahead. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Buckeyes have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Barry Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man down the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him, get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Johnson wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you. But you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got him cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball. Their guys holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Dumps it to the back. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Keep cross.
He's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. The quick out.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge game. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He finds his man. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they kick it in for 6 more points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field and jump around a bit. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Snagged in the middle, it's Anthony. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Johnson wants to throw it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's moving out of the pocket. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line gets set, 1st down. Snap in the shotgun. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught behind the line. It's White. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
Entering play call, special teams, you have 7 options.
And the Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Now staring at a third and short from the 40.
Inside zone is selected.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Safe completion on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It hoped to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the third down aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the left. The pirouette on the run. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On the run, it's White. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Trying to punch it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
And those stakes for this team. I'll tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and it never had a chance. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. He's going to take off. On the move at the 30. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quickly complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They go to the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And this junior loves to show off that big arm.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
There are 6 categories.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball is thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He's going to run it. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
Short cross.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Going up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty, wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Trying to escape and get it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out at...
Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to 25. The Wisconsin offense will come back on the field to jump around a bit. He'll start this drive firing. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch. He had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, he'll fire. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. With jet sweep pass. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. We got the hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Johnson looking to throw. Coming after him. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll just keep slinging it. Caught in the backfield, it's Weber. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. The Badgers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. grabs it in the middle.
Good
tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Badger.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run play action. Quick completion on the out. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking for the corner on the jet sweep. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the fourth. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Johnson wants to throw it. Trying to get to him. Lets it fly. Hauls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Wants to throw on first down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down here for the offense.
Short cross.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Short cross.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Lets it fly. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The offense uses the timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Looking to throw for it. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 op. Entering overview screen. Recruiting. Send the house. Schedule visit. Hard sell. TM the player. Overview. Recruiting. Schedule visit. Send the TM player. Send the house. Hard sell. Skull and action plus soft sell. Sway. Visit schedule and action plus sway. Send the house. TM the player. Schedule visit. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. TM player. Hard sell. TM the player. Overview. Recruiting. TM the send the entering attention pop. TM the player. TM player. Friends and family. Add action. Send the house. Schedule visit. Entering attention pop-up. You cannot schedule a visit for a week. That all. Overview. Recruiting. Friends and family. Grassroots. Add action. Send the house. Hard sell. Soft sell. Sway. Send the house. TM the entering attention pop-up. You do not have enough hours available to do this. Schedule visit. Add action plus. Send the house. TM the player. Send the house. Soft hearts sway. Entering attention pop-up. Friends and overview. Recruiting. TM sketch. TM player. Add action. Send the house. Entering attention pop-up. Entering attention pop-up. You do not search social media. Scouting 0%. Overview. Recruiting. Contact friends and family. Friends and family. Add action. Send the house. Scouting 0%. Overview. Recruiting. Send the house. Scouting 0%. Recruiting. Overview. Entering warning pop-up. Are you sure you want to exit recruit?